Welcome to That's What He Said, your window into the boys-only clubhouse, where guys reveal their deepest secrets about sex, marriage, makeups, and breakups. I'm your host, Matt Titus, and welcome to That's What He Said. Let's get right to it. Here's a question. What do you do when everything is perfect, but you want the next step, the ring, the proposal, the wedding, without sending him running?
I think this is the same sort of classic example of it. The harder you push, the harder he's going to pull away. I think you got to let him do it on his own time.
I came to it on my own, the decision on my own. There was a little speculation as far as, okay, really? And kind of sit with the idea for a while.
If you've been dating like 4 or 5 years or something like that, there's nothing else left for him, you know, but he's just not thinking about it because he hasn't been thinking about it since he was 3 years old, like a girl has.
Yeah, women are a little bit more preconditioned to think about marriage from a young age, so it's like in their heads. But you gotta let a guy come to it in his own thing. Like the male emotional brain is a maze, and we don't want to look ahead. We want to
live in the moment.
Place by place, yeah, get to it.
All right, so what's the appropriate time period that a woman should stay with a man until she makes the decision that this is going nowhere?
About 3 years.
3 years. The average time is 18 months to either move forward to a marriage or leave.
That's always when a lot of my relationships have lasted exactly that long.
Right, exactly. You gotta take the plunge or the relationship's over. What do you guys think about ultimatums? You know, a woman saying you have to propose by this date or I'm gonna leave you.
That in itself is a turnoff.
That is indicative of not just that moment, that is indicative of the rest of your married life.
The answer to this question is take action. Don't verbalize how you feel with threats or ultimatums. Pull away and show him that you have other alternatives and an other life plan that doesn't include him.
I totally see the girl's perspective on that, where it's like, you know, you gotta protect yourself at a certain level, and like at 18 months, if he's just kind of looks like you got a guy who's dragging his feet, like you kind of have to. I think pulling away is a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, if a woman did that to you and you were on the fence, what would you do?
It would force me to a decision. I would say.
But you would feel like you were making the decision, right?
Absolutely.
Who was the first person to suggest marriage? You or your girlfriend or wife? Who was the first one to suggest marriage?
Me.
Good.
Me.
Good. Me. Twice.
Me. But technically I said if you leave me, I'll kill myself. And that's what I meant by marriage. That's it. All right, well, spade's a spade, I guess.
I've gotten into relationships by agreeing with the girl that neither of us believe in marriage. You don't believe in marriage? I don't believe in marriage. Let's do this.
Got a question that you want answered by our guy panel? Go to yourtango.com/questions.